Are you still stuck believing that hard work at your 9 to 5 will make you rich? Well, spoiler alert, no one on the planet has ever become a billionaire by working a salary job, but if not from working a regular job, where does their wealth come from? Today, we'll uncover the truth behind the wealth of the richest men in the world, and I'll give you a sneak peek. 75% are entrepreneurs, 15% are investors, 7% are athletes, 3% are artists, and, wait for it, 0% got rich from a salary. That's right, nobody. If you're ready to learn the real secrets to wealth and why everything you've been told about money is a lie, then stick around. Let's dive into the untold stories of how the richest men in the world made their fortunes. Are you ready to escape the salary trap? Let's get started. First up, 75% of the world's richest men are entrepreneurs. These aren't people who just stumbled into money. No, they're the ones who created their own success, often from scratch. Think Jeff Bezos, who started Amazon in his garage, or Elon Musk, who didn't just build Tesla but revolutionized multiple industries, electric vehicles, space exploration, and more. But let's talk about why entrepreneurs make up such a massive percentage of the ultra-wealthy. It comes down to one simple fact. They don't work for someone else, they work for themselves. Entrepreneurs create value by solving problems, disrupting industries, and most importantly, owning the systems that generate money. But here's the thing that most people miss. It wasn't easy for them. Sure, now we see Bezos as the richest man in the world, but early on, Amazon was just a tiny online bookstore. Musk's Tesla was almost bankrupt at one point. The difference between them and everyone else? They didn't give up. Entrepreneurs are willing to take risks and bet on themselves, and that's where the real wealth is built, not in playing it safe and working for a paycheck, but in creating something that others need. The lesson here is simple. If you want to be in the 75% of the world's wealthiest, you have to start thinking like an entrepreneur. What problem can you solve? What system can you build? The richest men didn't get there by climbing the corporate ladder, they built the ladder. Now let's talk about the 15% of the richest men who are investors. What makes these guys different from everyone else? Simple. They understand that money is a tool, and when you know how to use it, it can work for you 24/7, even while you sleep. People like Warren Buffett didn't get rich by working longer hours. They got rich by making smart investments that compound over time. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or new technologies, investors know how to leverage money to make more money. Let me give you an example. Warren Buffett started investing at the age of 11, but most of his billions came after the age of 50. Why? Because of the power of compounding interest. When you invest, you're not just putting money in and getting a small return. You're letting that money grow exponentially over time. And that's the secret of the investing game. But here's what most people don't realize. Investing isn't just for the rich. You can start small with just a few dollars. The key is to start. The earlier you begin, the more time your investments have to grow. And over time, those small investments can turn into a fortune. That's why the richest men are obsessed with investing. They don't just spend their money, they make it work for them. Whether it's buying shares in a company, acquiring real estate, or even investing in startups, they know that wealth isn't just about making money, it's about multiplying it. And now we move on to the 7% of the world's richest men who are athletes. You might think athletes just make their billions on the field or the court, but that's only part of the story. The real wealth? It comes from branding, endorsements, and business ventures. Take Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. Yes, he earns millions in salary from playing football, but his real wealth comes from endorsements with brands like Nike, his own clothing line, and businesses he's invested in. The same goes for LeBron James. He's a basketball legend, but he's also built a media empire with his production company, Spring Hill Entertainment, and has a lifetime deal with Nike worth over $1 billion. These athletes understand that their time on the field is limited, but their brand, that can last forever. They're not just playing the game, they're playing the money game. By leveraging their fame and investing in businesses, they create multiple streams of income that keep them wealthy long after they retire. What about the 3% of the richest men who are artists? People like Jay-Z and Kanye West didn't just stop at creating music, they turned their art into billion-dollar businesses. Jay-Z once famously said, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman," and he meant it. With Roc Nation, his record label, he expanded into sports management, fashion, and alcohol brands. He's proof that an artist can build an empire far beyond the stage. And Kanye West? His Yeezy brand turned him into a billionaire. He didn't just make music, he created a fashion line that revolutionized streetwear and earned him billions. The lesson here? The richest artists know that creativity isn't just about making art, it's about building businesses around that art. Here's the part most people don't want to hear. 0% of the world's richest men got rich by working for someone else. That's right. None of them made their billions by collecting a salary. Why? Because working a job means trading your time for money, and there are only so many hours in the day. The real money comes from leveraging other people's time and money. When you're an employee, you're helping someone else build their fortune, not yours. And that's the harsh truth. The salary system is designed to keep you dependent. Your boss gets rich off your work while you're left with a fraction of the value you create. The richest men know this. They don't play by the same rules. They own businesses, they invest, they create. They're not selling their time, they're multiplying their money. And if you want to join them, you have to think differently. So, what can you do? How can you stop trading your time for money and start building wealth like the richest men in the world? The good news is, it's possible for anyone to start thinking and acting like the wealthy, but it requires a shift in mindset. First, start by creating something of value. Whether it's a product, a service, or even content on social media, your goal should be to stop relying on a single income stream. You need to build multiple streams of income. This could be starting a small side hustle, learning about investments, or turning a passion into a business. Remember, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and how you grow it. Second, learn the basics of investing. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or even investing in your own skills, you need to put your money to work. As Warren Buffett says, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Whether that means gaining new skills, learning about financial markets, or finding ways to leverage your existing money, investing is crucial to building wealth. Third, think long-term. The richest men didn't get there overnight. It took years of focused effort, discipline, and patience. You need to play the long game. Stop chasing quick fixes and start thinking about building wealth over time. Remember, compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. The sooner you start, the sooner you can see the results. And finally, you need to break free from the mindset that a salary job will make you wealthy. Sure, it's comfortable, but comfort doesn't lead to wealth. If you want to change your financial future, you need to take risks, create, and invest. That's the only way to escape the salary trap and join the ranks of the world's richest men. So are you ready to stop working for a paycheck and start building wealth? The richest men in the world didn't settle for just a salary. They created systems, built businesses, and invested in themselves and their future. Now it's your turn. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more insights into wealth-building strategies that could change your life. And remember, the road to wealth is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Let's start building. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep asking, keep growing.